Hey, everybody, welcome back to Coffee with Josh. I've got my coffee here with me. Hope you have a great drink with you as well. Let's dive into today's topic. And today we're going to be talking about the difference between shame and guilt. And a lot of people confuse those things or think that they're kind of saying the same things as the same word to describe a response, when actually they're very different fundamentally. Where shame is a shame experience, a shame response is about a self-perception that I'm no good, that I am bad, my being, who I am is bad. Where guilt is that I did something bad, and that the action or the thing that I did or didn't do is what is wrong or bad, rather than this internalization that I am bad and that I don't have value. So some of the things that we can encourage as helping professionals, whether we're a counselor or whether we're an educator, and helping kids that we're working with, is in understanding shame and guilt, is talking about that, I'm upset with you, or I'm upset with what you did and not you. One of my greatest lessons that I think my mom was able to pass along to me is she would, if I did something wrong as a child, she would always start with, I love you no matter what. I'm mad at what you did. And so that was a huge lesson for me, that those things, that, what I do and who I am as a person are two different things. So if someone is experiencing shame, we can help them work on experiencing and expressing some self-compassion. So often we are very quick to give other people compassion, and we do not give that to ourselves. Shame is often an kind of a maladaptive defensive tool from really hard experiences early in life. And so recognizing that this perception that I have of myself, of not having value, or that I'm bad, that I'm wrong, is just a survival tactic that I have developed to try to navigate the world around me. We can help support healthy connections with others. And then also, if variety of strategies aren't working, is really utilizing the services of a professional and seeking out support for your child or for your student or for yourself with a therapist. Now, if you're experiencing guilt, which is a much more healthy response, is, the things that we can help our students and our children do is being able to take ownership and admit that you were wrong, admit that you did something bad, that you made a mistake, or that you were supposed to do something and didn't do it, or vice versa. Helping the child learn to take responsibility, that if I did something to harm the environment, or how can I fix it? How can there be reparations for that? Seeking forgiveness and like saying that I understand, not only did I do something that was wrong or should have been different, but I may have damaged the relationship that I have with you. In the midst of that happening. And so I'm sorry, not for what I did, but for the impact that it's had on our relationship. And then finally, learning from our lessons and changing our behaviors. And if we're going to say that we're going to stop doing something, apologizing for something and then continuing to do it, shows, that with our actions, that our apologies doesn't mean much. So hopefully this was helpful for you to have an understanding that there is a difference between shame and guilt, and that both responses are, coming from a place of trying to make sense and understand the world around us. One is not helpful, and one is kind of a normal process that we go through. Shame is a maladaptive thing. Guilt is something that is kind of normal and universal for us. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your week, and always stay thirsty. Thanks, everybody.